Hello, HCISD. I'm Art Cavazos, your Superintendent of Schools. Joining me today are the top 10 students from Early College High School. Their placement on the top 10 represents their hard work throughout these past 4 years and their dedication to reaching the goals they've set for themselves. We have brought them here together to showcase their achievements as they share their experiences in our schools and to provide some words of wisdom to our future graduates. To begin, I'd like to go around the room and ask the students to introduce themselves, name all the HCISD campuses they've attended, and share their plans for after high school graduation. We'll start with you.
My name is Hannah Powell, and the only HCISD school I have attended so far is Early College High School, and my plans for after graduation are to attend UTRGV and major in Computer Information Systems.
Congratulations to you.
Hello, my name is Taylor Ann Garcia, and I went to Wilson Elementary, Gutierrez Middle School, and ECHS. And I plan to attend Texas A&M, College Station, and major in mathematics.
Gig 'em, right? That's
Yeah.
Okay, don't.
Hello, my name is Abigail Lozano, and I attended Long Elementary, Memorial Middle School, and Early College. And after high school, I plan on attending UTRGV and majoring in biomedical science to become a doctor.
Congratulations to you.
My name is Erica Medrano. I have attended Austin Elementary, Memorial Middle School, and now Early College High School. After graduation, I will be attending Texas A&M University in College Station and major in biomedical sciences to become a veterinarian, preferably for the Army, and also join the Corps of Cadets.
Good for you. Congratulations.
My name is Braxton Macias, and the only campus I've been to is Early College High School. And I also plan to attend Texas A&M University and major in biomedical science and join the Corps with this one right here.
So both of you are in the Corps.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
I am Audrey Marie Lozano, and the only schools in HCISD I've been to is Zavala Elementary and Early College High School. I plan to go to Texas A&M Higher Education in McAllen, and there I want to study biomedical science to get a degree in biomedical and become a cardiovascular surgeon.
Congratulations to you.
Hi, my name is Shayla Ortiz. The only HCISD schools that I've attended were Lamar Elementary, Vela Middle School, and Early College High School. I plan on attending UTRGV and majoring in exercise science.
Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Emily Capatillo. I've attended Ben Milam Elementary, Coakley Middle School, and Early College High School, and after graduation, I plan on attending the University of North Texas to get a bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism.
Great choice. Great choice.
Hi, my name's Emma Huff. I previously went to Treasure Hills Elementary for elementary, and then I attended the Harlingen School of Health Professions for 8th grade, and then I came to Early College High School. And so now I'm going to go to Texas State to major in biochemistry and then to pursue medicine.
Good for you.
My name is Kayla Hallman, and I've been to Dishman Elementary, Memorial Middle School, and Early College High School. After graduation, I will be going to TFDC to major in Health Information Technology.
Well, congratulations to all of you. I have a few questions to ask you so that you can inform the audience and inform everyone that's watching about your experiences. So we'll start with the first one. We realize that being on the top 10, you all are very accomplished in academics. What I'd like to know is, can you share with us what other activities you have been involved in throughout your high school years? And anyone can answer.
So my name is Abigail Lozano, and I've been in National Honor Society and Drama Club, and I was actually one of the co-creators with Emma for a music club.
Super nice, super nice. Anyone else?
I was heavily involved at Early College High School since the start of freshman year. I was in Ecology Club, Action Team, Media Club, Student Council, and then sophomore year, I took on the position of class cabinet, and I was treasurer. Sophomore, junior year, and senior year, same position. And I also took on the role of treasurer for National Honor Society.
Great, congratulations to you.
I guess I'll start. What's it called? I'm actually quite the opposite of Erica. I didn't really get into clubs and all that till my senior year, and I'm currently in chess, drama club, historian for class cabinet. That's called class cabinet, and then also joined student council.
Congratulations to you.
Same thing with me. I kind of joined all the clubs junior and senior, but freshman and sophomore year I did action team, and athletic training, and then junior year, I became class president, joined National Honors Society. Then this year, class president, student council, treasurer, student advisory board with you and everybody, and National Honor Society as well.
Good, good.
I've been really involved at early college. So as of this year, Hannah, Erica, and Shayla and I, we were officers for NHS. And then I'm a part of drama club. I was an actress. I was a part of student council too, but I quit that, yeah. And music club, founded it with Abby. And senior mentors, I'm trying to think. That's what I can remember.
And senior mentor is an important role that some of you play, and that's to mentor the incoming freshmen, is that correct? Yeah. So that's important. Did you have a mentor when you were a freshman at early college?
Well, I went in as a sophomore.
Sophomore.
So no, I didn't have a mentor.
Okay. Well, that's an important component of your school, so that's awesome. Anyone else?
My freshman and sophomore year, I was in art club. Freshman year, I was also in student council. Junior year, I joined yearbook, and I've been in that. I was in it junior year, and I'm in it now as editor of design. And like Emma said, I'm also in NHS, and I have been since the end of sophomore year, and I'm currently the secretary, or I was the secretary.
So some would think that at an early college high school, there's not opportunities to get involved and get engaged in other activities, but it's so important to have a balance, and obviously you all are proving that. So my question is this: how have the extracurricular activities and the things that you mentioned shaped who you are today? What have you learned from your various activities that make you who you are today?
I would say that all my extracurricular activities actually helped me in becoming the rank that I am right now, I would say, because it taught me like time management. Since I was 5 years old, I was in karate and piano and a lot of different things. So just learning how to read music, I would say it also helped me in my studies.
Okay. How about the rest of you? How have they helped you?
Well, I used to be very shy, but being around...
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow, I would never guess.
But being around people with these extracurricular activities actually taught me to like communicate, and I actually grew. So it really helped me out.
Super, super.
Earlier I mentioned National Honor Society, so as president of that, I had to go out and talk to different managers and companies so that we could fundraise there, like Walmart, Sam's, the Pep Boys tire shop, stuff like that. And so that really brought me out of my comfort zone, because I'm already pretty extroverted, but even doing that was a little bit out of my comfort zone. So that really helped push me and I guess enter adulthood sooner.
Help you shape who you are.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I forgot to mention yearbook earlier, but that really brought out like a creative side and like a collaborative side with all of the other members. So, yeah.
Great. Anyone else?
I would have to agree with Emma. Yearbook has really brought out creativity in me, and it also kind of brought me out of my comfort zone and things, because yearbook is surprisingly a very timely club, and there's a lot of deadlines, and it's very hard work. NHS also, I think, helped me get more organized, because I was a secretary, so I had to keep track of attendance and all of our community service hours and things like that. And I was also a senior mentor, which I forgot to mention, and I think that I'm kind of same thing as Abby. I'm pretty introverted, so that helped me get to know the freshmen when I don't think I would have known them otherwise. So.
That's important. And sometimes the freshmen come in, they're very nervous and they're introverted, and then it doesn't take long to become extrovert, right? No, I'm just saying. I don't know. So my next question is this: your top 10 Billboard just went up a few days ago. Describe the moment you first saw the Billboard, and what went through your mind?
Well, when I've been anxious to see that billboard since we took the pictures. And I remember I was doing like a project for one of my classes, and my mom texted me out of nowhere. I'm not looking at my phone. Okay? I get notifications on my computer, and she says, the billboard's up. She sent me a picture. Well, I got overwhelmed. I was jumping everywhere. I guess all these kids here can tell you how excited I was. I was sending them to everybody. I posted it everywhere, showed all the teachers. And then later that day, we went to go take pictures with my family.
Did you try and do a selfie? No?
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
My dad took pictures of me from different angles, but it was nice. It was weird just seeing my face up there.
Yeah, some people say, I didn't realize it was going to be that big. But you all looked awesome. You all look amazing. So what else? Who else had some moments?
Okay, so I got the picture from Erica's mom because she was sending it to everybody, and then I saw it in online, and I was like, that is so cool. And then it wasn't until like a week later that I finally got to see it in person, which is so funny because I live down the street from it. And then I was at my sister's house, and then driving back home, I won't get to see it on that side, right? So I told my mom, I was like, can you please stop so I can just like take a picture and look at it? And like, I'm not even kidding. Like when I saw it, I was like, whoa, like I never thought that I would see myself like so big on there. And I shed a couple tears, and I was looking at everybody here, and I was like, wow, like it looks so amazing. It looks amazing.
It made it so real, right? The dream
Yes.
coming true.
And I remember when I was elementary and or middle school, and I would look at the billboards for the previous top 10 students of that year. And I told my mom, I remember it clearly, I want to be up there. One day I will be up there. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew I was going to get there. And it just felt like everything hit me at once. Like, I'm finally up there. My dream had come true.
You set a goal, and
Yes.
it became a reality. Others?
The first thing I thought when I saw that was, oh my gosh, my forehead looks huge. So huge. And my mom was like, well, yeah, you need some space to fit all that intelligence. I was like, thanks, Mom.
Oh,
Thank you.
that is awesome. You have an awesome mom.
But in the beginning of it also reminded me that in the beginning of freshman year, I told my grandpa, I was like, I'm going to be up there. Because as a past top 10 from early college high school, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be up there. And then, so it felt nice to say that, oh, it happened, so.
Well,
Yeah.
you look amazing in the billboard.
Thank
So you do. And each and every one of you. You were going to say.
Like how Shay had said that, she was like, oh yeah, my forehead looked really big. When I saw it, all I saw is that we look like big eggs. Like big round eggs, but we looked cute, and I liked it.
And what did your family feel, or did they
My
share?
mom was freaking out. She was like, oh my God, look, you look so pretty. Everybody's texting me. They're like, oh my God, your daughter's up there. And I was like, thanks.
Well, you all deserve all the accolades.
Okay, so when I first saw the billboard, I thought, oh my gosh, Taylor looks so gorgeous, like always. And I also thought, wow, it looks like we have no arms. Really, like I tried super hard during that picture because I always have a hard time smiling for pictures, and I always look so awkward or scared. And I wish I would have come out better.
Well, I thought it looked awesome. What about you?
Oh.
You didn't have any
I don't
feelings?
know.
Yeah.
I remember, well, she had showed it to me first, and right after school, I had pulled up to Bell's, and I ran up to the billboard. Some lady was coming out of the store. I was like, I'm up there. And I was like, look, I'm up there. And she was like, congratulations. She had no idea what I was talking about. And then I took a picture, and I was like, man, that 4 years of hard work was worth it.
And your family, how did they respond?
I remember I sent the picture to my mom. She was like, oh my God, I'm going to go see it tomorrow. I don't know if she ever saw it. Maybe she saw it. But she was excited. She was like, oh, come here. I was like,
Well, it made it all real, right? No, so did you have anybody go up to you and say, wow, I didn't know you were that smart? No? Nobody said that? Like, wow, how did you get up there? No?
Many of us have been
Yeah.
in top 10 for the past 4 years, so it didn't come at no surprise.
Well, the reality is that it's up there for the whole community to see. And sometimes friends and acquaintances don't know how dedicated you are at school or whether you are, and then they see it live and they're like, wow, that's incredible. Like the person you saw and said, I'm up there, and she's like, who are you? But those are special times in life. Those are moments in time that you have to appreciate and of course celebrate those times. So here's my next question. If you could, what would you do different during your journey in high school?
I wouldn't stress as much as I did.
You
I
wouldn't
like
stress as much.
Yes, I wouldn't have stressed as much as I did, and I would have more enjoyed life more, as you don't get your high school years back.
Good.
One thing I would change, I'm a big believer in things happen for a reason, and like I don't have regrets or anything, but the one biggest thing that I would change all 4 years is to do my work on time, because I am the greatest person you will ever meet to meet the deadline the day of and still get like that 100. I've done it with every single, this is so horrible. I've done it with every single assignment. I will wait till the day it's due, the night before it's due. I will wait till 11:30 and I would still turn it in, you know. But that's the one thing I would change. I need to do that because it's a bad habit.
It'll catch up to you.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'll catch up to you. Anyone else?
I would be more involved. I regret not joining sports. I really wanted to be in cross country, and I feel like I would have made a lot of connections. So I guess that's just one regret. So
You would
get
do it
in
different.
there.
Yeah.
Got to jump in there. That's what I recommend.
So a couple of you, I think, mentioned that you joined organizations in your junior, senior year, but didn't do it in freshman and sophomore. Would you do that differently?
Yeah, I think I would, because like I kind of like gave up all of my other sports that I did when I came over here, and I think I should have stuck with those. Yeah, I think I would have done really good in golf and tennis, how I was.
So you would have done maybe that differently.
Yeah,
Good.
I would have kept those.
Anyone else?
My biggest regret would probably be that I didn't become best friends with some of the people that like shaped who I am. Like Emily, I didn't become best friends with her until like sophomore year because I just stuck with one person, and sadly me and that person aren't friends anymore. But I didn't start bonding with people until sophomore year, and they just really changed everything. Like they made me so happy. Like Emily makes me really happy.
Wow, Emily. Yeah, that's awesome. Anyone else?
I would say freshman year because like I did not try at all.
So you learned.
Yeah, I learned the hard way.
So you would do that differently.
Yes, I would have like put in all my effort and like. I mean, I still got good grades, but I feel like if I would have applied myself more, I would have done so much. Like,
You would not have worried so much of making top 10, right? So.
well, I was already in the top 10 my freshman year.
Freshman year?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. So you're worried for nothing. You're going to do fine. So take a moment to think about a specific teacher that inspired you or has truly helped make a difference in your life.
Miss Poppy.
Who would
Yeah,
it be?
Definitely.
I love you, Miss Poppy. Miss Poppy's like super creative, super involved, super dedicated with everything she does. She has so much passion, and she spends extra hours outside of school just to like help us in drama club, to prepare for plays, to help us with TSI testing and for SAT, stuff like that. She's just a great person, and she's beautiful.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
I would say the teacher that shaped me the most was actually my counselor in elementary, Miss Flores. I had a hard time going to school. I'm an only child. I've never been away from my parents, and going to elementary was really hard for me for being away from them for like 8 hours a day. And she really made me feel comfortable and enjoy my time at elementary.
Wow, that's awesome. And of course, when you're in kinder and that you go the whole day and you make it and then you go home and your parents say, well, you have to go back tomorrow. Oh, I thought it was a one-day thing.
I've heard stories that in first grade, I don't remember this, first grade I would ask my first grade teacher to let me go home at noon because it was time to go, but it was my first year of going there all day.
So you come a long way. So
Yes.
thanks to your counselor. That's awesome. Anyone else?
I guess the two teachers that shaped me would be Mrs. Snakenberg and Mrs. Martinez. They helped me learn the way I learn now and like and able to accomplish the things I've done now. So I think them being able to like reset my mindset and teach me techniques in order to accomplish what I do.
Great. Thank you.
Oh, I was going to say, Miss Artanovich, I feel like I can kind of speak for a lot of us when I say that she's helped us a lot this year. She always goes and advocates on our behalf for a lot of things because we transitioned to UTRGV this year, and it was kind of hard for some of us just at first trying to get used to the difference between UTRGV and TSDC, and she really helped us out a lot with that.
Good. Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else? Specific teacher.
I want to say thank you to Mr. Ibarra. We had Mr. Ibarra for world geography, I think, freshman year, and then I had him again junior year for like history tutorials. And even though we didn't have him all 4 years, he has really helped all of us and he has always been there whenever we needed to talk to someone, whether it be about our life or about like our education and stuff. he was always the first person that I would go to talk to, because like that man, he's so awesome. Like I can't even, I'm so sad to be leaving him this year, but that's the one teacher at ECHS that I can tell you for sure that is exceptional and everything. I love it.
Thank
He
you.
knows his history.
He does.
And about cars.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Someone shout out was Mr. Gonzalez. I know this year he's been really hard on us and he's pushing us, but I know he means well and he wants us to succeed. And I know the calculus students up here, there's a few of us. He's been really patient with us and helping us. And I don't know, he's just,
So did you do well in is that a calculus teacher?
he's a good
Yeah,
calculus teacher.
that's awesome. So here's my next question. What's your favorite memory from high school? And I know there's a lot of memories, but what's your favorite
The
memory?
snow day.
The snow, the snow day? Why is that?
Just getting to school early and throwing snowballs at people. It was just good fun, I guess. And then I slipped and fell. And it didn't. I have mud all over me, but you know.
Yeah, let's focus on the good stuff,
Yeah,
right?
The snow.
The snow. Anyone else?
I want to say it was sophomore year. I was going from my Miss Chavez's classroom. She used to work at ECHS, and her classroom was all the way near the TSC gym, and I had to go to my pre-cal class at TSC, which is all the way across, Africa. And it started raining, and I didn't realize how bad it was raining. So, I'm going outside, and I see like through the windows. I'm like, oh my goodness, it was raining cats and dogs. It was like literally like 20 feet over me. And I'm like, I need to get to class. And I was already getting in trouble. They're like, you need to go to class, you need to get in trouble. So I'm literally swimming to my class, and I have water in my shoes, water in my backpack. I'm like soaking wet, and then I get to my pre-cal class, and my teacher, Mr. White, he goes, there's no class today. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, if it's raining like this, then don't come to class. It's all right. He's like, go back to ECHS. I was like, oh, okay. So then I went back, and I was like leaving puddles everywhere in school. So that was one thing I'll never forget.
That's a memory. That's a memory. Others? What's a memory?
A memory I'll never forget is sophomore year going into junior year, we were able to take classes at TSCC during the summer. And I remember I had comp, history, and what was it? Not British literature. It was a literature class. It was an English class. I just liked it because it was so calm, and like we had so much fun, and we had so much free time after our classes, and we just chill.
It was
I
very
miss
different
it.
from the
Yeah.
regular semester. All right. Memories.
I would say my favorite memory, everyone here knows about this. Sophomore year, Closer by the Chainsmokers had just came out. And I memorized that song. It was my favorite song at that time, and I sang it every day.
Every day.
Every
Sing it
day.
so much and yell at
day.
it.
I was always with Hannah. Hannah has been like always with me throughout that year, throughout every year actually, and she got hit the worst with Closer.
Did she sing it
Every day.
every day?
In every class.
Every class.
Hear it in my sleep
So now we know if you like a song, you're going to sing it
every
every
day.
day.
We would all try to show her different songs so she'd start singing something else, but she always
Never
managed to
worked.
come back to Closer.
So you're going to be her memory of that year, right? So,
I hope so.
so here's a chance to give some advice for incoming freshmen to ECHS. What do you wish someone had told you about what to focus on or what to do at ECHS? So here's your chance to give advice.
Don't
I-
procrastinate.
Yeah, that,
So why is that?
Because it's gonna come back and bite you in the booty. Like you need to do your work, and even if you do bare minimum, you could be so far ahead. Like I know for me, okay, like yes, I tried, but I wasn't like shooting 150%. I was just like trying, and just with that effort of actually trying, I got to where I am today, and it was mainly because everybody didn't realize that they should have been working, and they didn't pick that up until senior year, and then they're trying to do good on their grades, and it's too
It's
late.
too late. It's too late. So no procrastination.
Yeah.
Okay. Advice for incoming freshmen.
I would say extracurricular activities because that was something that I never focused on. Like I always thought it was about grades, but extracurricular activities are very important. So I recommend like you join as many clubs and just be involved.
Get involved.
Yeah.
Get involved. Awesome.
I would say to start working on those community service hours because I know I started working on them. I was done by mid-sophomore year. I didn't have to worry about it for junior or senior year, even though I still did because I like to volunteer. But everyone else around me, I saw they were looking for those hours because they needed to graduate. They needed to graduate, and I was just relaxing because I did it if I wanted to and if I liked it, and I wasn't stressed.
And you can start as early as your freshman year doing community service. Super.
I would say don't sweat the small things. Anything that happens, just put your head down, deal with it, and look at the big picture. I mean, go to college, live your life. In the 4 years, it'll be all over. You'll enjoy it, look back, those are memories, and then you're off to your life.
Don't sweat the small stuff, right? Now, would you give them some advice how to get more guys into the top 10? Right? I mean,
you just kind of got to do the work.
oh, that's pretty simple. Anyone else? Advice for incoming freshmen?
I think everybody, or it's kind of like common sense to know to be timely, be organized, get good grades. But I also think it's important to consider the relationships that we make in high school. I think people have to be mature, do not overthink, don't get jealous, and it's okay to be alone. I want to stress that. It's okay to be alone in high school. You're okay. It's a part of, the journey of life. Sometimes you're going to be alone. And so I think that's important to know. But to also keep close friends close by.
Well, and to your point also, don't miss opportunities to have other friends.
Exactly.
You may come with one friend, but there's so many people that you can become friends with. So that's great advice. Anyone else?
Oh, sorry. I just want to bounce off what Shay and Braxton said. But what I want to say is that everything will be okay. And because I know some people like to put stress on bigger things, and like he said, don't stress the small things. But the advice would be everything will be okay. Everything will turn out in the end, and everything happens for a reason. And like Shay said, just live your life and just be carefree because again, everything will be okay.
And enjoy the moments,
Yes.
right? Enjoy the moments. So 10 years from now, God, 10 years from now. But time flies, so don't kid yourself. Time flies. So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully, I will be a successful veterinarian and living my life wherever it takes me. Hopefully, travel the world also, as I plan to.
So travel and be successful veterinarian.
Yes, sir.
10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I plan on being that weird, white, rich cat lady in a rich neighborhood. But everybody's, oh, she's weird, but she has money and cats. So, and I hope to be the best physical therapist there is, or at least, close to it. And I hope that I like what I do. And that's my biggest worry.
That you find that
yes,
passion.
find that passion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Great goal.
Same said for me. I hope I find my passion in the career of cardiovascular. And hopefully I'll be living next to Shayla. So we stay together.
With cats too?
I'll get the dogs, she'll get the cats. We can play with Spartacus.
And they're both bringing their animals to me for vet care.
There you go. So see, you already have business and you haven't even gotten your degree. 10 years from now, where do you see
I'd
yourself?
hope I'd be a mathematics professor and getting a lot of cash and have Braxton as my husband.
Hey.
Wow. Awesome. Anyone else? 10 years from now.
10 years is a long time to think about, but I just hope.
But it goes by real fast.
Yeah.
Look, you're all graduating.
I just hope that one, overall, that I'm going to be happy because I promised myself, no matter what I end up doing, that one, I want to be happy, and two, I want to travel the world. That is my ultimate goal. And also one of my other goals in 10 years is to hopefully go to Scotland and live there. Yeah, because it's my dream to live there for a year. So
With me.
Yes, with Emma. So hopefully I get to do that within the 10 years.
Scotland, huh?
Scotland, yes.
That's awesome. 10 years from now.
I want to go off with what Shay said because I would also like to have some cats in the future.
You gonna live with her too? Live next
No,
to
I
her?
just really love cats, so I would like to have cats in the future, have lots of pets because I have lots of pets right now, and I don't think I could live without having
Without
a lot
your
of pets.
pets.
So, yes, I would also like to have a career that I really enjoy, of course, and then I would also like to work on a video game in the future.
Great. Awesome. Anyone else?
Bouncing
10
off
years.
of what Emily said, I completely forgot about that, but I'd want to be happy because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have a big house or if you have a career that's getting you a lot of money, or you have everything that you think you wanted, but then feel empty at the end of the day. So like,
Great
I'd
point.
really want to be happy and just be content with my life.
You don't want to be locked into a job that you're not happy with, right? And so find your passion and find your purpose, and that's important. So to your point, anyone else 10 years from now?
Lastly, I want cute
You already
little
said all the
babies.
cats and be rich, and you didn't agree that you were going to send her your cats for veterinary care.
Like I want like a handsome husband. Hopefully he comes to me, and a happy marriage and cute little babies. Thank you.
So, but the husband has to be handsome.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, I'm just.
I just need to make sure that I go to Bora Bora.
Did you were?
Bora Bora?
Oh, is that
French
right?
Polynesia, that is my dream place. Hopefully retire there, I don't know.
Well,
Enjoy life.
I have no doubt that 10 years from now you all will be doing all of that. So, so here's your last question, and so we'll start over here, and then you can take it down like we did the first one. So now I'm going to give you a chance and an opportunity to give a shout out and thank someone for his or her contribution to your success. And I recognize that it's hard to narrow it down to one person, and so I'm okay if you want to thank who you want to thank, and they're going to ask you to look straight into the camera and give a shout out to those folks. And so we'll start with you.
Okay, I think I'd like to shout out my family most of all for obvious reasons. They've been there throughout my entire life and my whole high school career, taken me to and from school, always supported me through everything I've done. Even when I'm not doing so great, they always support me, and I just like to thank them a lot for that.
Great.
Okay, I would like to thank my family, my mom, my dad for always being there for me, even when I'm mean to them and I push them away. And my brother too for having a really big heart, even sometimes when I treat him like trash. And to my grandmothers, because I never had grandpas, they're both dead. So my grandmas were always there for me, and they took care of me when my parents couldn't, and I'm really grateful for that.
Thank you.
I would like to thank my mother and my father. They have always been there for me. And I would also like to thank my grandma. She's like very important, and she's just excellent. I love her. And I would like to thank my sister and some of my teachers in high school, and my middle school teachers, and of course my elementary school teachers. So thank you.
Mom and Dad, thank you for giving me these amazing brains and for working with me throughout my life and making sure that I've got everything I need and could possibly want.
I'd like to thank my parents for always being there for me, supporting me, but I'd also like to thank my dog, Wrinkles, because she always puts a smile on my face, and whenever I go home, she's like, hi, and I'm like, hi, and I pet her. It's my dog, but yeah. Thanks, Wrinkles. You're probably not watching this, but thank you.
I would like to thank my mama bear, and my dad, and my sister, and my brother, because I'm crazy, and they put up with me.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad. Thank you guys for putting up with me. I would also like to thank my current high school friends, because I wouldn't be here without them. And lastly, I would like to thank John Orso. We're kind of tense right now, but I never got the chance to thank you for being my friend and for also supporting me as well as your family. So thank you for that.
I would like to thank my mom and my sisters and my brother because they've always been there for me since elementary up until now, and I know they're going to be with me forever. I also want to give a big shout out to my friends because they're the best group of people I've ever met, and I can't thank God more that I have friends as great as them. Also, the teachers I want to thank are Miss Guajardo, because she made me realize what I wanted to do with my life. I want to thank my third grade math teacher, Mr. Salivar, because he taught me what true leadership means, and I will never forget it. And I also want to thank Mr. Ibarra for being just the coolest teacher out there and always listening to me. So thank you.
Awesome.
I'd like to thank my parents, my congregation at Temple Bethel, and especially Cantor Greenspan. And I'd also like to thank my little niece, Chloe. She's 2 years old. She's the light of my life, and I love her so much. She's so small. and she's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Thank you for sharing.
I want to thank God for guiding my hand and my pencil to the correct answers. I know I've winged a good number of tests and assignments, and that would have made the difference with my grades. Yeah, I'm just being telling the truth.
Can I throw in another
Sure.
shout out to Dr. John at the Country Vet. Thank you for allowing me to work in the field that is my dream, and thank you for letting me have that opportunity that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Anyone else?
I have,
Go
okay,
ahead.
sorry. No, go.
I would like to also give a shout out to all of my coworkers at Tropical Smoothie, and especially my manager. She's like a mom to me. Thank you, Lenny.
Awesome.
One last shout out. I'd like to shout out to Braxton for being my best friend and my boyfriend, but my full-time best friend, part-time boyfriend, and because he's been there for me all 4 years, even when he first met me, and he thought I was really weird, and he was like, "Why is this girl asking for my phone number?" It was for an assignment.
Sure.
But yeah,
You
he's
know
been
he
with
like
me.
that dog that much, he does. So.
He's been with me all 4 years, and he makes me happy, and he knows how to make me laugh, and a lot of people, they can't make me genuinely laugh.
Awesome.
So yeah, I love him.
Well, I want to take a moment and thank each and every one of you for protecting your name and advancing your name. You all are going to do some incredible things. You're going to be amazing and continue to do amazing things. I'm humbled to serve as your superintendent. You make my job a lot easier when you're totally focused in what you want to do. I want to remind you that you have control over one person, and that's yourself. And how you respond and how do you react to things is totally under your control. So I want to wish you nothing but the very best. I thank you for choosing HCISD and choosing Early College High School. I think that you are going to make us all proud, but more importantly, make yourself proud. Again, I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all at commencement and reading about your future successes. I have no doubt that you're going to be extremely successful, even the cat ladies over there, or the animal ladies. And so continue to enjoy life, continue to celebrate the special moments, and don't go through the journey of life without stopping to smell the roses along the way, because there's some important times in our lives that we want to look back and say, I celebrated that moment. So congratulations to each of you, and I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you.